Hello everybody. Welcome back to Tales of Berseria. Finally found some time to stream this game again, so let's continue. Been super into it, so I've just been trying to find as much time as possible. Alright, so I believe what happened last time was we fought Lizard Man, we discovered that the guild was in on the whole smuggling thing. We threatened to blackmail the guild, and because of that, they will now be building us a ship, or repairing our current ship. So I'm assuming that we're gonna be getting out of here then, very soon. 1 second, as I try to remember what the buttons are. World map, there we go. What is this area? This connects from the ice caps. Maybe it's the cave to the north there. Perhaps I should try to go there? Don't forget about the global cooling. Ah, yeah, true. They did talk about that before, where like, thank goodness the snow is white. Because apparently it didn't always used to be because of the volcano. Complete opposite of what I thought it was, global warming. Okay. And yeah, that is our current quest to return to the grounded ship. What do you guys have to say for yourselves? You just hurry up and get out of here. It's for our mutual good. Am I wrong? Did you hear? Dial's dead. He was a demon, but I still feel sorry for him. I guess that's how the world works. Anyway, we need to inform the Abbey. We'll have our old lives back at least. I don't know, man. The Abbey doesn't seem like the forgiving type. Let me double check our equipment. Mastered. Not like we have anything better to do though. Hopefully when we get to the next area we'll get more things that we can master. Because I can imagine by the end game, these will be very useful. Oh, almost forgot. There we go. Good thing I checked. Alright, what will be our fashion today? Honestly, the maid outfit is just really cute. I think there's more stuff that we can use. Don't look at the names! I'm gonna look at it through OBS. Where is it? Traditional Japanese, yes? Fairy tale, yes. Actually, you know what? I should probably just add everything. Yeah, that's right. Why does it make me have to confirm yes? Why is there no just like add everything? That could be awesome. Is that Tails? Tails Legacy. At your service. For all of these people. Idolmaster. Heck yeah. That being said, I've never seen an episode of Idolmaster. I think Leo's a big fan of that. Or I could be confusing it with a different Idol series. Man, OBS sure does look very interesting. How are you guys doing in chat? Hope you're having a good day. What even is this? I don't even know. Berseria doll. What does that even suggest? Rear, very, short, and geoboard? The heck? Alright, cool. Doing good, gonna get lunch in about an hour. Awesome. What do you think lunch will be this time around? Anything you have in mind in particular? This is awesome. This looks so good. Ooh, and I believe I saw a comment from the last stream talking about how there should be like a button or something. Yeah, costume BGM on off. There we go. So if we really want to wear this, honestly this looks pretty good. We could without having to change the background music. Imagine going through the entire game in the prisoner clothes. Oh, Alice in Wonderland. I see. Rin Shibuya legacy outfit. The outfit of a famous lens hunter. Wearing it might attract money. What is this a reference to? Costume for performing as Magalo's assistant. Nani? Oh, as like a magician's assistant, I guess. Okay, fair enough. I like this one a lot. Why is Japan spelled that way? Is that what Japan is called in this game? In this universe? That is a very interesting hairstyle. I don't think I'm really a big fan of that one. The fairy tale set is cute. Legacy style. Homage to a hero of legend in an original way. Why? Oh man. Honestly, I think this short bob is kind of cute. I'm gonna stick with it. Japan plus Nippon equals Japon? Ah, I see. Gotcha. Idolmaster wise, it's more about liking Team Group than the different Idolmaster series. Ah, I see. I did not know. I am not aware of the Idolmaster verse, or however you would call that. Either getting ramen with dad or eating homemade okonomiyaki. Damn. All of those options sound really good. It's been a while since I've had ramen. But then again, I kind of live out in the middle of nowhere, so like, where am I supposed to get it? Honestly, I thought that was like Simon's glasses from Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann, but no, it's not. Why would you put this on? You just don't see your character at all. It's just a penguin. Penguin. I'm sorry. Got it wrong. Oh. Oh, the bow is cute. Oh. Oh, man. The legacy outfit is meant to be what Velvet's outfit looks like repaired. Oh. I see. A tail? I mean, in this outfit, I feel like that actually kind of works out. What is this? Oh, it's a monocle. I see. Put the penguin on the head, it'll be funny. Yeah, I can see that. I don't know. I feel like making it smaller than moving it all the way over there. It's just kind of a hassle. Is that just a gun? If only we could like equip it and actually use it. Hubert. Whoever that is. So many cosmetics. Oh my god. Will the church stop attacking me if I'm a literal angel? Also, the one-winged angel? Final Fantasy much? Mini Velvet? Oh, that's cute! Ignite the flames of conviction together. Of course, Magalo standing on your head. Don't look at any of these characters. This might be some spoilers. They even have hair extensions? What is this? It's kind of like a different color from your current hairstyle, but... Oh. Doll Rapidi from the Tales of Berseria. Truly noble creature. Ah, maybe it's a doggo that you get in that game? I see. The legacy outfits for the other characters are Tales of MC references. Oh, main character from the other Tales games? Gotcha. Let's get that. I think the tail might be a bit much. Did you know that you're watching the Legit Weebs channel? Clothes of a young man saddled with debt and disdainful of formality. Neat? I don't know the reference, unfortunately. I feel like the guys have much less costumes, although I shouldn't be surprised. So what the heck is this? Miu's clan also never forgets their debts. I don't even want to know. Alright. Let's stick with this. It's XCOM 2 all over again, spending half the stream on cosmetics. How did you know? Whenever you do that in any video game ever, you just grow way more attached to the characters. In this game, I think it's fine. In XCOM, it hurt me physically. How do I get to that? Oh, I can just collect it like that. Easy. Right, we out, boys. Finally back on track with the story after starting the stream for 12 minutes. I think the only way you can go back out is down through the tunnel again.
Well, it looks like we'll get the repairs we need.
Maybe, but that's only half of our problem. Without a proper crew, we'll wind up shipwrecked again.
We don't have time to find one, and we can't hire a ship without permission.
We'll just have to do what we can. But we've seen where my sailing skills get us.
I'm not forcing you to come. I'll do it alone if I have to.
I wonder if there are any free sailors around.
Does anybody that we've met so far know how to sail? I'm sure the Inquisitor girl, or whatever she was called, will be joining us soon. Who was tearing up and crying about something. Like, you don't have a character design like that and not join the party. Or even doubts towards your organization. Mayhaps the lizard guy? It would be awesome if the lizard guy joined us. I'm kinda doubtful, but I hope it is. Eleanor? I think that was her name, yeah. Kinda saved his life. We cut off his tail, but ultimately, yeah, we did save his life. I need to go this way? Yes. I see you spent time on cosmetics. Be ashamed if something tragic were to happen to those characters. Yeah, the game devs do be scheming like that sometimes. Hello. Welcome. And welcome to everybody in chat and anybody lurking. Outfit changed? Of course! Actually, you know what? I'm kind of curious. What about the tail? Would it be too much? I feel like it would be, but you never know. What is that? Oh, it's just a cat tail. I think I passed it, actually. Oh, there are so many cosmetics for her. I did not pass it, no. And I wish we could have just used the guns. That would be awesome. What the? There it is. I'm just blind. Why is it such a different color? Oh! Interesting. Alright. Gotcha. Yeah. Nah, I think we're fine.
Don't waste my time.
Back to combat. Wait. I can hold block. That's right. My ultimate technique. Haha! You fool! I blocked!
Out of my way!
Now you're fucked. Woo!
Your style is really unique.
Just wait until I pull out the good stuff.
Imagine if he actually pulls out his blade for once. Oh, You're telling me about grade now? Wish I could stay more, but it's just past 1 AM now. I need to sleep. No worries, Becky Star. The VOD will always be here. So have a good night's rest. Grade is an assessment of your performance in battle. The better your style, the better your result will be. The amount of proficiency earned from master skills after battle is governed by grade, so aim for the best score. Yes, indeed. Enemies have a small chance of dropping equipment when they are defeated. Some say that each enemy has one unique equipment drop. Each enemy has one unique equipment drop. Is there a way I can check whether or not I've gained that already? Drop rates for equipment improve with each enemy defeated in the same battle. So if you're hunting a specific enemy for its equipment drop, save that enemy for last. However, defeating enemies with mystic arts has a much greater impact on drop rates, so if you can create an opportunity to defeat a greater number of enemies with mystic arts, you should take it. Gotcha. There are so many like little details to the combat system here, it's kind of insane. That didn't work out for me.
Come on, really?
Battle garments? Another one. Some kind of bestiary in the menu somewhere? Enemy book. Here we go. Drops prickle boar meat. Sarah's drops prodigy glassite. Can I just farm Sarah's? Is that a thing that I can do? I don't think so. We haven't gotten the drop for the orcs yet. Interesting. Considering how many we fought. Maybe next time that we run into an orc, I'll have to leave it for the last thing that I defeat in battle? These guys apparently drop nothing. Intriguing. He can't draw his big sword until it's a legit anime moment, probably? I don't know. I don't really think this game is inspired by anime in any way, shape, or form. There isn't really anything here that would suggest such a thing, if I'm being perfectly honest. I can never take the phrase "I'm gonna pull my sword out" seriously anymore. I wonder why. Ooh. Hey, werewolf buddy. You mind dying for me? Alright, orc man, drop your whatever it is.
Come on, really?
Yes, really. Wait, did I get it? I pressed A too soon. No! We didn't get it, no! Oh, we can even see what, attacks they use. I wonder how important, like, the elements will be if we can have, like, defense-specific elements against these attacks. Tales of series inspired by anime? Nah, that's crazy talk. Whatever gave you that idea? I don't know, Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about chat.
You better be ready.
I clearly don't see any anime inspiration here at all. Destruction! Why? Velvet, why would you do this to me? Velvet, please! There is a perfectly good pig right next to you. Hit that guy instead. Yowzers. Alright, piggy. Now's your time to die.
Well then, let's move on.
Preposterous! Indeed, I do declare. 69. Nice. Okay, honestly, even if you're bad at the battles, like I am, just do a few more. And HP doesn't really seem to be much of a concern, considering that we get HP by defeating enemies, so as long as you're not really fumbling the ball that much. Okay, the only issue with fighting a group of enemies like this is that when one of them is guarding, all of them kind of benefit from that. But yeah, just the amount of lifesteal that we get is kind of insane. I'm sure it's ooh, Shadow Stuffer. Much tougher on higher difficulties though. That being said, I'm not here for the high difficulty. Hey, why did I do that? There we go. I'm here for the story. A title for one who has often used Quickstep to narrowly evade enemy attacks. Increased staggered duration of arts based on their star level. Invulnerability time plus 2 seconds after swapping into battle. Ooh, that's right. I mean, that's pretty neat. I'll keep you on damage though. It's not like you're failing or dying all the time, so... You're better at the battles than I remember being. Never figured out how to use the big demon hand attack properly. Thankfully, I have the benefit of having you guys who are much more experienced at this game than I am to sit there and tell me what the best way to do things is.
Humans?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Remember the demon that attacked us near the coast? When it died, it turned back into a human. Every demon I've killed has stayed a demon. So I was just wondering what was different.
Do demons stay demons when they die? But what about Nico and the villagers I killed?
Maybe it's just a case-by-case sort of thing.
Who cares? A corpse is a corpse, whether it's human or demon.
Yeah. I guess being human again doesn't help much if you're already dead.
Exactly. All that matters is that the demons I devour make me stronger. Nothing more.
You sure about that? Are we gonna have some sort of revelation later on that the demons were always human? And that we have some sort of power to take away their demon blight, but we've just been using it to kill them, despite the fact that we could actually help everybody? I don't know. That's what I told my parole officer. He didn't appreciate it. No! Alright. It's time to get off this frozen island. Anything else around here? Don't look like it.
She's hopeless. Her keel's busted. It'd be faster to build a new ship.
Her keel?
You could say she's like a man with a broken back.
And how in blazes did you end up running aground here? I wouldn't think it possible.
I don't know,
If you can't
man.
help, that's enough. Go back to town.
What now? Do we try to find a new ship?
I can't think of anything else. I just hope we have time.
Never mind,
Oh,
I guess we will be
imperially
fighting Hot
noble
Lady.
Hear my prayer. Blessings and honor.
No! Not this guy.
This frail flesh a sacrifice to be thy foundation.
Sister.
Oh, Oscar! What brings you here? Your face. What happened to you?
I got attacked by a
Got
dragon.
the better of me. I've been summoned back to the Abbey, but I thought I'd stop by on my way.
My poor brother. I'm so sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're actually
There is
related.
pain, but I can still fight.
I thought,
The scar
you know,
will serve to
he's
remind
referring
you
to
of
us
my
as a
inexperience.
sister of the church, but not really, no.
An underhanded foe, no doubt.
We fought fair and
No.
square.
The demon saps her enemy's strength with her left hand and turns it against them. It was a girl with black hair and eyes full of fire. She poses a threat for even
That
a
wasn't the
seasoned
outfit I was
praetor.
wearing.
Please, take care, dear sister.
It was her.
Teresa?
Understood. I will. Worry not. A failure as minor as this is not the end of the world.
I found it interesting that she
To be
immediately
honest,
knew who he was
I
talking
came
about.
hoping you would cheer me up like that. Well, I do believe I recognize those
But then
earrings.
again, I guess we were like
Of course.
strangers in the
I
town.
treasure them dearly. Thank you.
They suit you just as well as I thought they would. I must take my leave now.
Gotcha. Kill her, then take the earrings. I understand, game.
Lady Teresa, we've captured a stowaway.
No!
I wasn't stowing away, you twit. I merely boarded without permission.
What? Damn! Uncalled for.
You're a collaborator with that demon woman. Where is she?
Your tortures are useless against the mighty Magilu! Because I'll spill my guts just fine without him.
Oh my goodness, this girl. Alright, I think we're gonna have to deal with a particular situation once we get back to Heloise. Which is... here, yeah. Yep, alright. Let's do it. I should definitely save. This feels like we're getting into a boss territory. She'll send all of her numbered children at us, and there won't be a whole lot that we can do about it. Right, I'm sorry, Hawk and Piggy Men. Nope, wrong button. Wrong button for that. Maybe I can't do it at that part of the combo, methinks. Or maybe I can't do it for this particular combo.
Come on, really?
Interesting. Pigman disappeared. I wonder if that's just RNG, like what kind of beast is representing the group? Okay, no, you gotta use it at the end of the combo. There we go.
Come on, really?
Oh my god, Aeonix. You can't just say that on YouTube. YouTube will destroy you. Beware.
Not even worth my time.
Alright. You know, you guys aren't even worth my time. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying to protect you, man.
Not even worth my time.
Poor Arthur already lost his old account because of some old Call of Duty videos. The YouTube bots are always watching. That, I think, is true. But also, I feel like there was a lot of misunderstandings as to what it actually was in the first place. Yeah, exactly. Exactly what Skywolf said. Just because something is true doesn't mean YouTube likes it. In fact, sometimes, they prefer it if you didn't speak the truth. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. Like, wasn't there a time during the pandemic where, like, videos even mentioning the word COVID would just get slapped off the
There was
platform?
word from the Abbey. They're holding a public execution for a witch who tried to draw demons into the city.
Is that so? Sounds like a real nasty character.
I'd
True.
stay away from the city if I were you. It's a common tactic for Lady Teresa. Threaten one criminal to draw out their allies.
Are you saying I'm a criminal? Pot calling the kettle black, isn't it?
That's why I'm warning you. Lady Teresa's top class, even among exorcist praetors. I wouldn't think badly of you if you fled.
A witch? It has to be Magilu, huh?
It looks like the Abbey is onto us. We'd best assume they've already found the tunnel.
No sense trying to buy a ship now.
Then don't buy one. Steal it.
Steal a ship from Heloise. Just the two of us.
We have at least one other on our side.
Dial?
He said he can navigate.
I like how it's
joins
not
forces with
Magulo,
us,
it's
all the
Dial.
That could be. But what happens to Magilu?
I suppose that's up to the Abbey.
I guess we just don't care.
Let's head to Dial's cave.
We put our hands
Sorry,
up in the
Magulo.
air and
Don't waste my
we
time.
just keep on fighting Hawks. dodging all over the place despite not meaning to.
Really?
She's not very useful at the moment. I'm sure she'll grow eventually. Actually, I think now is a great time to go exploring off in a different direction. Moral support. Active threat to anyone around her. Rest in peace, the witch. No. We're already just letting her go. No. I mean, to be fair, she hasn't really done a whole lot. What is this place? Yeah, this is the place we haven't been to yet. The Exorcist set up a watch. Let's go before we get caught and cause more trouble for ourselves. Trouble is my middle name. Wherever I go, I seek it out. Because it just gets you more XP. Can't become lovers if you don't leave each other to burn while you escape. I don't know, hey Onyx, I feel like this is kind of a toxic relationship. Are you okay, man? You okay? Blink twice if you need help. Alright. Okay, come back later? Yeah. Video game language and all that. A villain's approach.
You really go all out, don't you?
What do you mean?
Look, you're using Dial, threatening the guild, abandoning Magilu. You see?
I'm not abandoning her. She can take care of herself.
Nothing stops you, does it?
There's a lot I don't understand about Magulu, but I know she won't be killed so easily. Besides, I'm sure she's already told the Abbey everything she knows about us.
You're probably
She knows
right.
her well.
That means we need an ace up our sleeve. Like a demon they believe to be dead.
Alright. Oh,
All right.
still not done.
One last good sharpening, and I'll call this blade done. Do your blades need sharpening too? I'd be happy to take care of it for you if you want.
No thanks. I was taught never to leave my lifeline in the hands of another.
Sure. Sounds like you found a good teacher.
Not really, no.
I don't care if it's me who does it, as long as you're keeping them well maintained. Just in case you don't already know, after you sharpen your blades, you should rub them with clove oil and wipe them down with wool.
Yeah, I know. I was taught that too. By the man who killed my brother.
Okay, not gonna lie, they really didn't need to add that final, like, inner thought monologue. Wait, do I have to go through the entire dungeon again? Wasn't there a transport point? Oh well. Let's do this. Get more XP anyways. Take that! Oh, oh, there's a bat too. Waiting for my soul gauge, and now you're dead.
See this? I'll stop you.
Come on. Oh. Ah, a little bit too late on that one. Just fine.
Come on, really?
Teleport only takes you out. Shucks, dude. I guess this is their way of telling you that you need to level up and prepare. What even is that? Did we just like shoot out a ball of lightning somehow? Is this a perk that comes with being a demon?
Come on, really?
He treats that sword like his wife? What? Oh god. He just rubs it up and down with oil. Yeah. Very true. What is that blue dot on the map? You should gain proper fast travel later. Roger that. At least I have the reassurance that it is actually a thing, and never mind. Can I warp to the exit? No, the deepest part, I mean. I'm already at the exit. Yes, I can! Yeah! Okay. It was just not exactly where I thought it was gonna be. I think she's shooting some of the energy she's eaten. Okay. Yeah, I can see that, I suppose. You'll gain a faster movement option later. Awesome. Do I gain a steed? Imagine if they have mounts here. I don't really know, like, what the level of technology could potentially be. I keep my mind open, especially after playing Trails in the Sky. Can't judge from, like, the rustic ships that we have here. You never know. What if we get, like, a car? Just get, like, a Jeep or something. We can travel in.
What are you two doing back here?
Things didn't work out. We'll lend a hand with your raid.
Awfully presumptuous, aren't you?
I'm a demon. Comes with the territory.
You got me there. Ah, gods. I think that's the first time I've laughed since turning demon. But are you sure? It's suicide, you know.
Maybe not. I have a plan. The exorcists have a hostage they're using to lure me into the city.
Then we can sneak in through the tunnel into the storehouse.
They
No.
probably already know
I
about that.
expect they'll have an ambush ready there. So instead, we hit them with a direct frontal assault.
You call that a plan?
No, I call it a feint. As their forces converge on the front, a second group slips in via the tunnel, strikes the docks, and
We only have
secures the
3
ship.
people. What is the
After
second
that,
group?
The 2 groups meet up and we all sail away. And I want you at the helm.
Answer me this, then. Who's making this frontal assault of yours?
I will, naturally.
Just
That
me.
works. When?
Tomorrow. Can we rest here until then?
Make yourself at home. Nothing so comfy as a bed of tar.
You also get a lot of stuff later, really? That's called progression?
Hey, Velvet.
Impossible. What a unique concept.
Luffy? You were crying out. Were you having a nightmare?
I dreamt that I was playing Tales of Berseria.
I was... Oh, Luffy, it was terrible.
It was a really horrible experience.
Hey, come on, let go of me. I have to
Joking,
go.
of course.
I have something important to do. What's that? Arthur told me to come meet him at the Shrine of Tranquility.
No, don't go! No!
No, Luffy said, no!
Bad things happen at that shrine.
Listen to me! Artorias is... He's going to...
Are you all right? You were tossing and turning.
I'm fine. It was just a dream. If you don't want to go with me, I understand.
That wouldn't do. How can I repay you if you die?
You are an odd one.
Am I? I always thought of me as just me.
Sure.
Velvet, who's this Artorias?
My target. He killed my brother.
He's a bit of biatch, if you know what I mean.
We're ready. Dial should be at the entrance.
Let's get going then.
You mind giving me that demon sword so I can kill him with it? That could be pretty cool. I wonder when these herbs come back. Like, what is there an actual time system here in this game? Like in the background? Or is it just like some main story progression? Guess you could call it a steed from a certain point of view. Imagine if we just ride Magalo. Not that way, we just piggyback her, right? And then she piggybacks on like a broom and then we just go around. A little bit faster than usual. That would be beautiful. The Shrine of Tranquility? What can go wrong? A lot of things, really. Perhaps the Shrine of Tranquility isn't all that tranquil. You never know. Grows back as the chapter changes. Okay, so it's a story progression thing. Gotcha. Let's get a little more XP here.
got! Hold up! Hold up! Deception!
Hey-yo!
Is that all you got?
Come on, really?
Combo bonus effects. Martial arts reduce SG costs. Hidden arts increase chance to inflict status effects. Malic arts increase stagger time, and break soul increase damage. Break soul effect is especially large, and performing a mystic art after multiple break souls will deal devastating amounts of damage. Alright. I have yet to search up like any sort of optimal combo or anything like that. I'm sure that there is somewhere out there on the internet. Gone! Bro, we're getting owned by a bat. Impossible.
Come on,
Wasn't even the
really?
boss bat that we fought last stream. Things are quite tranquil when everyone in the area is dead. That is certainly one way to look at it. And you're not wrong.
Sleep well?
Just fine, thanks. And your special concoction?
Ready for deployment anytime. By the way, I never caught your name.
Velvet.
We'll sail together if you live, Velvet. If not, at least I know what to put on your tombstone.
You've got a sharp tongue.
I've always been that way.
Right then, we're off to attack Helives.
Gotcha, Weonix. When I played and mostly made combos, I felt like they flowed well between moves. I feel like...
That
Wait,
reminds
let's get through this kid first.
Where do you think that boy who took the compass ran off to?
Helives, I'd imagine, since Malakim are always tethered to exorcists.
That means we might run into him during our attack.
Are you getting squeamish about killing the boy because you feel indebted to him for healing you?
No. If he gets in the way, I'll take him down.
But?
I have to remember to thank him first.
Right.
Does that bother you at all?
Thanks, kid.
No, not really.
Stabs him.
I just know that Malakim don't taste very good.
Malakim don't suit your palate? I'll call that a positive.
But considering that we're playing on normal difficulty, I don't think I'm gonna need the most optimal combo ever. I'll just figure it out with what I've got. And hopefully that should be enough. Alright. It's time to strike!
I'll end this quickly.
One of them. You need to be careful too, man. They're always watching.
They were nothing.
They were just a bunch of birds. This is true.
You'll be rust on my blade.
Wait. Rust on your blade. Doesn't that suggest that you're not taking care of your blade properly? And you were lecturing me earlier about that. What the heck?
Not even worth my time.
Brother.
Who goes there?
Oh, I'm pretty sure you were expecting me.
I think this would be even funnier in the Idolmaster costume.
Hold up! See this?
I'm here to perform, bitch. Be gone! Ooh, that's a new one.
Not even worth my time.
The Equipment Skill Mastery Amber Belt. Perfect. Also, I think we just killed those poor people, but, you know, it happens. Yeah. Okay. I can't really do anything with that. Well, you and your ring. Almost there. Probably in a second here, we'll get around to doing that. Roger that. Good luck with your walk in the rain.
The townspeople
I suppose.
are gone. I was right. It's a trap.
It's a trap! Some of them may die. But that's a sacrifice you're willing to make, indeed. I am. You know, King Farquaad showed up in one movie. Well, actually, was he in Shrek 2? I don't remember anymore. Regardless, though, his one line is so iconic. I love it so much. It just fits for so many scenarios when you're sacrificing people. Which I'm sure you guys usually run into in your normal daily life.
Well, look who actually showed up to rescue me. Oh, you're more of a softie than I ever gave you credit for, demon lady.
You're here. You're the demon that escaped the island?
What if I am?
You hurt my dear Oscar. You will pay for that. Slowly.
Can we do this quickly? I got somewhere to be.
Come and face me then, exorcist!
I am honor bound to aid her.
Beware her left arm!
Beware this, bitch! No! They're stabbing me! Be gone! Actually, wait a minute. Do I have any arts that are like specific to human? Armored. Yeah, the armored move could be pretty good. Armored is a hidden art. So let's replace Searing Edge with armor. There we go. And now we just spam A. Doria! Look at that. Try and guard me, bitch.
A pair of demons should be simple for you.
Wait a minute. What is happening? No! Why must you do this? How do I swap it off auto? Change control. There we go. Come now. You must stop this! You dare cast your spell in front of me.
Fire and water come! Hold up! Fire and water come!
Fire and water come? How about no? Bro, the knockback on that is kind of insane. I can't even combo off of it.
Who wants to taste my blade next?
You fiends! All exorcists form up!
As I hoped.
One down.
Right, well, hopefully Dial's doing his thing in the background here. Alright, we got our soul gauge back. Yeah, the knockback is not great for combo. I need to wait for the combo to end and then continue.
Hang in there, Velvet.
You too.
My HP! Oh my god, I have 1 health! 1 second, no! Ow! Can I not use it now because I'm in the middle of a combo? Okay, there we go. Using that a little too liberally, I suppose. No, really? What kind of state do I have to be in order to use that? Can I use it now? No? What the frick? How do you use items in battle? Have you tried fighting his other characters? I did. I did try out Rokuro for a little bit. But I was like, if I have to master every single character, it might just be best to just get through the game with Velvet and swap when I need to. As opposed to just doing that, but yeah. Oh, life bottles revived from KO. I was just not reading it properly. All I saw was restore HP by 40. There we go. Youch.
Yes.
I admire your endurance, but you will regret this soon enough. Number 2.
Ooh boy. Ah, gotcha. Having playtime with him give you rewards.
You can't finish
I can
your
try.
own work. Coward.
I won't fall for your taunts. That arm of yours is too dangerous. Besides, to dispose of demon filth, one ought to use an appropriate tool.
Well, I've got tools of my own. Tools of flamestone, sulfur, and oil.
Those will explode.
Yeah. I'm glad somebody knew what those did.
What? Our stores of flamestone!
Damn!
I'm with you.
Oh, get out of here. I guess we don't finish her off here. She'll come back to be a nuisance.
Forgetting someone?
We didn't come here to save you. I'm sorry.
What are you doing? After them!
Lady Teresa! The ships! The port! It's all on fire!
Orderlies, put out the fires at once!
I typically don't bother with it until endgame. Gotcha. Well, I mean, it's a part of the game, so I'll use that at some point, just to experience it, whenever we get a new character. But yeah. As long as whatever I'm doing is getting us through the game, I'll stick with it. So we've got Twin Whip and Hurricane Thrust. And new titles. Very nice. Yo, what's up, Loadington? Am I a sexy villain? I would think so.
Move it.
I'm not sure about the villain part, but... Oh! Styles dead!
I won't let you escape! Never!
Enemy, who knows? I might find like a really cool character. Oh, we actually get to fight you. Awesome!
Spare me your sermons.
Then you can pay with your life!
Wait, I need to know. You have 4,000 HP. You are weak to whatever that element is. Okay, what is this power link? Very weak to hidden arts. Oh, okay. That changes this. Don't know. I'm going to assume we need to get rid of Malik 1 and Malik 2 first. No, you resist that. Okay. But what about the new moves that we got? Twin Whip. Performs an upper kick immediately followed by a sharp left kick. None of them are armored, so maybe we could try out our X combo here. Ooh, interesting. No, not again. Why must you always be on auto? I'm sorry, tiny child. But if you are powering up the big lady, then we can't have you here. That's a really cool move, actually. Nice try, lady. Maybe you'll even get me next time. Ooh, the damage! The stun! Okay, she's guarding. Whoa, what was that? Holy, she's got the moves! Okay, she's guarding. Back up. Oh, nice. You think I'm gonna let you do that? Destruction! Hurricane! Oh god, I shouldn't have attacked then. Oh, holy moly! Nice try though. Too bad it's over.
I can't afford to let it end here. Oscar. As exorcist Praetor Teresa, I give you this order. Do it, number 2.
No!
The kid's gonna blow himself up!
What the frick? No! Oh, hey, you want to join us?
You were a demon! The crybaby exorcist.
I wasn't trying!
Devilman Crybaby?
Praetors. Not looking good.
Except the exact opposite of that.
Knock them back. That's an order. Knock them back, or I'll eat you.
An order?
Now!
Alright. Well, it's hard to say who the good people are here. I think we're all just people.
Such a thing to us. We're finished. Helives is no more.
Curse you. Curse you.
Curse you!
Ghastly demons.
Curse
Abby,
you,
no.
Belle!
Lord Artorius himself must be informed.
Alright, well, we're gonna have the whole Abbey searching after us. Might have pissed off a few people, but... worth? And we got the Paladin's Ventite. Enable Soul Charge in battle after guarding for a set amount of time. Oh, so I can just guard and get Soul Charge back? Guard continuously for 1.5 to regain 30 soul gauge. 1 soul's worth. Pretty good. Some enemies increase in strength if a certain other enemy is present on the battlefield. That was the soul link thing, yeah? This effect is called a power link. Yeah, that's what it was. You can break power links by defeating the appropriate enemies. Power links often appear on reinforcements, so don't underestimate your foes, even if they are low level. So basically, take out the trash mobs first and then fight the boss. Oh, is that what happened? The Malachims just take orders. I thought they only listened to their masters, but I guess not.
Well, that turned out better than I expected. Though we wound up with a little extra.
Yeah, we got the witch with us. Still holding his hand.
He looks like he'd be a scrumptious midday snack for you.
A snack?
Out of context, that would be
She's
really
just
weird.
teasing.
No. If that's an order, I accept it.
Should we really be taking this kid along?
His arts will be useful to us, and we can always get rid of him.
Precisely. Malachim are tools. Use them and ditch them. Isn't that right, number 2?
Yes.
This feels wrong. It feels wrong. But I mean, for ultimate sweet, sweet revenge, we'll do anything. Elementalist, Child of the Wind. Do we... I guess we'll have you in our party eventually. What do you do, tiny child? Do you do everything? The sea. I'll be honest. The sea does not look appealing. Like, it is a far cry from what the ocean looks like in Moana. I feel as if other media makes the sea look much better. Actually, looking at the ocean reminds me, have any of you guys played, this game called Endless Ocean? I played Endless Ocean 2 on the Wii, and that was like one of my most favorite games ever. I loved that game to death. I remembered all the names of all the fishies back then. Nowadays, not really. I appreciate the sentiment, Mechanius, but I do not appreciate the spamming. If you do not stop, I will be forced to pull the trigger. Alright, thank you. Never mind. Oh, man. Well, you know, I thought it was a funny bit for the title, but did not expect that. No spamming in chat, please. Alright, let's talk to Magulo. What's up with you?
Now that was a right old conflagration. Don't think they'll be chasing after us anytime soon. You certainly didn't leave them much of a port, though. I wonder if the town will ever recover.
Probably
How much
not.
did you tell them?
I had just started episode 2, Magilou's Fury, wherein the beautiful witch is captured and tortured by a demon most cruel!
I'm starting to see why they wanted to execute you.
I do look forward to putting on episode 3, Magilou and the Tears of the Demon Lord. Tears of the Kingdom?
You seem busy.
We need more hands. We have to set our course and tie down the cargo. I've unfurled the sails. Does that not look safe to you?
Sure. As long as it doesn't come loose.
You could say any knot looks safe as long as it doesn't come loose. I'm pretty good at cutting stuff, but tying things together is hard for me. I wonder if that's like foreshadowing to your relationships as well.
Our destination is Logris. Set a course.
I'll do what I can, but this vessel really needs a bigger crew. We need to hire more men. Besides, if we keep sailing this way...
This sure ain't no Assassin's Creed Black Flag. There's no use in thinking about it. There's no turning back at this point. Alright. More seamen? Of course you guys would. I expect nothing less from you, chat.
Velvet! How's our heading?
Do you know how to use that?
This is so hard to read.
Does number 2 know how?
Actually, you're holding it wrong.
Wait, your voice has changed.
It's built to function even if the ship is rolling.
Velvet!
The heading's fine.
How's the heading?
Kid,
It's
what's your
fine.
name?
Number 2.
We should give
Not
you a
bad.
name.
Your real name. Surely you have one.
Oh my god, wait a minute. Are we gonna call you
wanna
like
hold it?
Lafayette or something? I'm sure
If
Velvet
that's
wouldn't
an
do that.
order.
No, never
I'm
mind.
asking you what you want.
There's no
So
way she
you're-
would.
Ordering me to answer?
Right. You Malakim would destroy yourselves as long as it was in order, wouldn't you?
You're all just
That is our
mindless
purpose.
tools.
You really are tools.
Can't wait till Velvet realizes
In
she's a
that case,
tool of her
keep your
own
mouth
revenge.
shut.
No!
Cannon fire astern! Pirates!
Oh, what?
It's
No!
got to be Highbreed's pirates!
Oh my god, it is Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
Wait on us, folks! And in case you hadn't noticed, we aren't really equipped for sea combat!
Oh, come on, guys. We literally don't have anything. Oh,
Fight them there.
well. We somehow made it all the way to land? Intriguing.
Huh. Well, look at that. They really are a bunch of demons. That works in our favor.
You knowingly
This is
pick
not
fights
the
with demons?
type of person
Must
I
have
was
a death
expecting to
wish.
show up.
You're in trouble now that we're on land.
Wipe them out, number 2. That's an order.
They have forward-mounted cannons?
there.
Never seen
We're
that
not the
before,
one
true.
you'll be fighting.
Who? Here's your new party member. Or antagonist? No, well, with this kind of shot, it's a party member.
It'll be me.
a Moloch?
No, I'm the Reaper.
Oh my god, he's so cool and edgy. Oh man, I love this game. Like, they know exactly who they are and what they're doing. There's just absolutely no shame. No, I'm the Reaper. Oh, man. Two people in this fight will also appear in Zestiria. Nani? Isn't that like super far in the future though? I guess people don't die. People don't die when they're killed. Alright. Looks like Zero might finally beat the Reaper. Not in Persona, but finally, today, here in Tales of Berseria. That's exactly what we're gonna do. This is our X combo. And what about you? What do you do? Paper and rock. Imbues paper with mana to harden it, then throws it at an enemy. Throws out 3 papers, causing a whirlwind. Direction depends on the button pressed. Infuses paper with vibrating mana, throws it to the ground, causing the earth to shake and erupt mana. What are you, a Shikigami? Fires orbs of light and darkness forward. Holds extremely hot and extremely cold paper together, generating a blast of steam. That is an interesting move. Hot and cold paper. Spreads a carpet of dark paper that absorbs the light. Restores one ally's HP? Oh, yeah. Okay. Kind of a support healer role? That makes sense. They do change into much bigger things. Nah, that's unfortunate. After they retire, they all just get fat. Invokes a steel and lays a trap that triggers upon enemy contact, can even launch foes who are knocked down. Cool. Might be more the case, these characters only die when they're killed in this case. What about the Reapers in the Reapers game in Twiwi? The world ends with you, I think? I don't know. I didn't even know there was a Reaper in that game.
What is this guy?
What are you?
A sword, twin blades, and paper. No pendulum that I can see. Let's go!
I got you now, you fool! Bro resists attack, unfortunately. Don't go at the kid. That's illegal. Oh, look at that dodge! Totally meant to do that. Okay, no. He does resist those kind of attacks. Attack minus 30, focus minus 30. What is all this? Are those like debuffs on him? Also, no, wrong person. What is the element of these arts? Ah, I see. The Twin Whip is the particular element that he resists. Which means we'd be better off with something else. Gotcha. He's on the floor, get him! Stunned! Haha! You fool!
You passed the test. Join us.
What?
Well, aren't you the impudent one?
Says the demon who torched Televis.
You knew about that?
I hope you realize we're doing you a favor. If you'd stayed on that course, you would have smashed right up against the gate of Vortigern.
You guys are headed for
Who are you
Midgard,
people?
aren't you? That means you're gonna have to go through the Narrows up ahead.
Why are you helping us?
But the kingdom has a massive fortress there built to defend them, with a tremendous gate.
A fortress.
If this is true, we're in your debt.
Yeah, we don't even know if they're telling the
We desire
truth.
to pass through as well, but we lack the strength. I propose we form a partnership.
I'd be a fool to blindly trust the words of a pirate.
That'd be the same
You
as
really
trusting
want
the
to see gate
deceiver.
for yourself? We won't stop you. We'll even throw you a nice funeral if you like.
So cool, so edgy. Even has a bat on the back of his jacket.
So what? We're allowed to refuse?
Your business is your business, and ours is ours. There's nothing more to say.
But First Mate, you can't go alone. We'll all come with you.
You'd only get in the way. Stick to the plan and focus on your duties aboard the Von Eltia.
A lot of seamen to work the ship. True, very true. We did find our crew. Part of the ship, part of the crew. Daredevil's Ventite and Pirate's Eye Patch. Daredevil allows wandering enemies to join battle on normal difficulty or higher. Oh. So it's like if there are a bunch of other enemies surrounding you, they'll hop in on the battle, so you can just finish them all in one go. That's pretty good for farming, I guess. Eye patch marked with Ifrit symbol for the discerning outlaw. Malic Arts. Malic Arts offer powerful wide area attacks and healing skills but require time to cast. Their damage is affected by the user's art attack and the target's art defense. Holding the button assigned to a Malic Art will alter the timing at which it is unleashed. Malic Arts can be changed into combos. Higher combo counts reduce the casting time, so it can be effective to lead into them with martial and hidden arts. Okay. So ideally you'd want the Malic Art to be the final thing that you cast. Cancel a Malic Art by tapping left button twice. Left bumper. Malic Arts equal magic spells. So those were the things the enemies were using, right? Whenever they just like stood in place and were trying to cast something and a huge circle appeared around them. The stronger the foe, the lower the chances of inflicting added effects, but there are ways to improve these chances. For example, exploit enemy weaknesses. Try to inflict status ailments on stunned enemies. Try to stun enemies afflicted by status ailments. Lower enemies' abilities to try to inflict the corresponding status ailments. Use break soul and other methods of guard breaking. Okay. Just standard stuff, I guess. Possess the Daredevil's Ventite and earn high grade in consecutive battles in the same location on normal and higher difficulties. A rare, highly dangerous enemy may enter the fray. Ah, cool. They're called dire foes because other foes are invincible in their presence. They are a challenge to defeat, but they can be fled from. Achieve victory against these fearsome opponents and you will earn valuable items, piles of gold, and tons of grade. Dire foes appear more often if the battle difficulty is higher. Hard has 5 times the chance of normal. More grade has been earned based on the average across recent battles. More battles have been fought in the area. Searching in areas you have outgrown may be helpful as well. Okay, so the world doesn't level up with us. We could go back to a previous area and just kind of farm there to unlock whatever boss is going to show up. We can try it now, honestly. Where do I equip that again? It's not on by default, right? How does one equip this? This is not a part of this, right? These are not the titles. Oh, actually. This strategy section kind of reminds me of... what was it? Unicorn Overlord. That was really cool. Ventite is always on. Oh, so it's not like an equip thing? The moment you gain it, that's just how it is? Alright. We can deal with that, I guess. Interfere with enemy arts. Target art using foes to thwart casting. Engage at range. Yes. Balanced. Break souls based on character's own judgment, keeping soul count above 3 unless near death. Okay. The shop. Passive for beating a strong or story boss. Okay. Just passive, always on. Limited time, limited business. What you got? Just more amber stuff. You got anything new? No? Okay. Well, I'll buy a few more of these just in case. Roger that, N-Bird. Have a good night's rest. And thanks for hanging out with us. Where are they? Oh, there you are. I mean, I don't really need the money right now, but just in case? Enhance. Is there anything I need to enhance for my characters? I kind of want new armor. I wonder if I can enhance the armor that I currently have, just in case. Because the most we can do right now is +3, I believe. You upgraded your shadow daggers to +1. You need bronze scraps. Can I dismantle anything more? No. I suppose I could buy whatever weapons that you have and then dismantle them. It wasn't until Arise? Isn't Arise like the latest Tales of game? That one I did hear of. And I've heard it's actually pretty good. It's just amber stuff though. Okay, whatever. It's fine. It's not like we're struggling in battles right now anyways. Blast it all! I bet the skipper would win in 5 blows and now I'm broke. Must be because of his curse. His curse? What is his curse? Damn, if only the captain were with us. With him and the skipper together, there's nothing we can't do. Sure, bud. Whatever you say. What's up?
Tragically, your favorite witch is neither a sailor nor a warrior. All she can really do is look on.
No argument there.
Is the Gate of Vortigern really something that impressive, Dial?
They've got a fortress and a patrolling fleet, but the gate is the real show. Even a battleship couldn't blast its way through that thing.
Is there no sea route that avoids the Narrows?
There is, so to speak, but it's a long way out into the open sea. We just end up shipwrecked.
Rise is good, but Lux moves and stat boost behind paid DLC. Well, I mean, if you can still get through the game without any of that, that's probably fine. It's kind of like the Fallout New Vegas DLC that just gives you a bunch of items at the start. It's kind of a cheat code, and you don't really need it. It's just nice to have if you want to support the game. But hey. Things just keep getting worse, don't they? I suppose that's life in a nutshell, though. Anyway, good luck. Okay, thanks. What about you?
And what are you folks planning anyway?
Like I said, we're getting through that gate. If you're not helping us, then the conversation's over.
Is it possible to get through?
If the first mate says he'll do it, he'll do it.
You sure put a lot of faith in him. He's a Moloch, isn't he?
That doesn't matter. He's got the captain's blessing, and that's enough for us.
Couldn't you ignore the Narrows and just sail around?
Not now. We lost both our compass and several of our crew in an earlier attack.
Yeah, you guys attacked us and we lost our compass.
But in the end, we're pirates. If someone blocks our way, we can't just fall back.
And that's what makes a pirate, huh? The pirates share our goal. I don't think we have any choice but to band together.
True enough. If forward lies destruction and backward lies doom, sideways is your only option!
And yet you don't feel like helping out.
I sure don't.
That Moloch isn't all he seems. Who knows what's up his sleeves?
The kid's a Moloch too. Hey boy, you sense anything?
We both have ulterior motives. In any case, let's go after him.
Rise is what peeps consider as the tales with good combat, with a story that is weaker for it. So basically, it's the Persona 5 of the Tales of series. Gotcha. We trust in the skipper, that's all. Let's do it! Time to see how the skipper's plan works. We'll smash those gates along with some exorcist heads! Not everybody is happy with the exorcist. And that is pretty apparent. Always has been. Ow, I liked P5's story. I won't say that it's like a bad story. For me personally, it just felt like a downgrade from P4. Especially with some really strange character moments. And like, random bullying of Ryuji. For no reason, after he saved our lives, which I'll never let go.
I know you probably won't listen to me, but you shouldn't get involved
I
with
just prefer
Ifrit's
character
pirates.
stories more.
Ifrit is the fiercest, most villainous pirate in all the seas. Every sailor trembles at his name.
For a demon, you're pretty wimpy.
Demon or not, scary is scary.
So this Ifrit is that tough?
You bet.
Ifrit.
Rumor has it he's an unrepentant troublemaker and is as strong as an ogre.
Maybe he is an ogre.
They're all fearless, wild rogues. They've turned the tables on the Royal Navy time and time again. And best of all is their ship, the Von Eltia. She's a legend that's traveled to distant lands across the sea.
Nice. Sounds like I'd get along with them just fine.
You seem to know an awful lot about them yourself.
Well, it's just that every sailor dreams of being as wild and free as Ifrit and his pirate crew.
I guess.
Hey, I can dream, can't I? Demon or human or even lizard, we all got our fantasies.
Good to know that even lizardmen have fantasies. Still out of the sea. More of a lizard of the sea now, I guess. Fair enough. Rise combat is just the improved combat set of all tales, so naturally combat would be the better one. P5 analog is apt. Gotcha. Story's a subjective thing? Oh, very much so. For me, I just felt like the story for P4 was tighter. And because of how the dungeons in that game worked, it was more tied towards the characters, which made me much more invested than I could ever probably be in the P5 characters. That being said, of course, it does have its low moments. I feel like every story does. Should I think you already mastered your resistance ring, didn't you? Yeah. Sure, have an earth ring. There you go. Anything else I can do about any of this? Not currently, no. We need stuff that isn't amber, please. Do lizardmen dream of scaly sheep? You know, I think that would make for a great book. Tying each dungeon to a character's psyche is a great way to tell character stories. That's why I actually really enjoyed Futaba's dungeon in P5. The other ones looked really neat, and honestly, like, the dungeons haven't looked as great as they do in any other Persona game than like what they look like in P5, because, well, they're more handcrafted, which is kind of the weakness of P4 and very much P3. Hey, these guys are kind of chumps. They only have one soul gauge.
I unleashed all my power. Maybe I overdid it.
You did against a bunch of scorpions? Each character has 2 of 3 types of abilities: martial arts, hidden arts, and malic arts. They're effective against enemies with lower defense. Malic arts are better against hidden enemies with lower art defense. Are better against enemies with lower art defense. I read hidden. Just added that to the top sentence. While hidden arts are somewhere in between. Okay. Changing your battle party based on your enemy's defenses will help in ensuring victory. Gotcha. Spider!
For one!
Oh my god, oh my, oh, ow, owie, ow, owie, pizzowie. I should not have dodged in that direction. Let's try and make back some of this health. There we go.
Come on,
nice.
Mary.
Story-wise, I'd say P2, P3, P1, P4, P5, P5 strikers, and then P1? My goodness. I don't know anything about Persona 1, 2, or 3, so I can't give my opinion there. Rainbow Mist. And Soul Taker. Shadow Daggers mastered. Nice. Right, okay, there's a lot of enemies in here. Let's see. You have a new arts. You need to replace your daggers to the Amber Daggers, I suppose. This one gives defense +5, might as well. P5 ties most of its dungeons to the psyche of its villains. In a way, the Pyramid of Wrath is a peek at what P4 dungeons were trying to do. Having Futaba gain her persona as a seeker of truth really ran that home. That I could agree with. It's very deeply personal. And, well, when it comes to any sort of story, I enjoy ones that are more personal to the characters and tell you more about them. Damn. I screwed up. I really did. My soul gauge. I don't have enough soul gauge. Come on, attack me. What is this? Did I get like a defense buff? Is that why it's like that? Bro, come back! There we go.
Come on, really?
Oh yeah, that battle was not great. What are you?
Don't get overconfident.
Seed? A seed is fighting me? You, resistance weak to martial arts. No, I think that's a whole nother line. Your weakness is wind. You have no resistance and you're weak to martial arts. Okay. That's a little bit confusing. Would have been nice if we did that in the other direction, but it's fine. This works.
We're finished here. Let's go.
I've always wondered what a fried scorpion tastes like. I haven't. I'm gonna assume probably like chicken. I feel like all the exotic meat just tastes like chicken. Okay. Guess we cleared out this area. Is there anything at the end here? Chest? No. Just a bunch of souls. Okay. No, I would not do that, Aeonix. 100% no. It's alive. It kind of looks like a Diglett too. Or I guess a Duck Trio. I certainly wouldn't. But, you know. I'm not gonna yuck anyone else's yums. What's up, man?
I'll end this quickly.
Hurricane, hurricane! Bro didn't even die. You know, adding more enemies in each battle isn't so bad when you have more party members. Who knew? Everybody just draws more attention. Cactus is delicious? Really? I've never had one before. What does it taste like? Is it like a sweet fruit of some sort?
Victory is ours.
I would assume that there would be a lot of water in it, considering what cactuses do. Or juices, maybe.
Always ready to fight.
Come on, really?
Look out for the skid pop-up, Roger. Okay, we mastered the boots, but we probably don't have anything for that. Battle boots. Yeah, you already mastered your amber boots. I guess we'll just, stick with it? It gives less HP, less focus, but more defense. I think you're doing fine with what you currently have, yeah. What's up, Insaniac? Hope you plan to go longer than normal, otherwise I seem to have inherited Warzak's curse. It is currently 1 hour and 30 minutes into the stream, so you still have at least 30 minutes. Texture of watermelon, though I did prepare it instead of straight up eating it like I usually do. Ah. How would you prepare a cactus? I don't know, I'm very intrigued by this because it's just not something that I would ever think of eating. Follow the Pirate Malik. Okay, just because of that, let me do a quick run by. Maybe I did end up missing a skit. Something... Oh, they'll probably respawn. I could just run past them, I guess. Don't think I missed one over here. What kind of skip would we have at the end of a tunnel? No? Alright. I will continue on my merry way. You peel the skin and then marinate it. Intriguing? Is this also just like a local dish? Or is it something just fairly common within the country that you live in? What up? That's a big scorpion.
So, you've chosen to trust a pirate?
Not for a second. But if you're prepared to lend us the use of your ship and crew until we reach the capital, we'll help you.
I'll agree to those terms. But there's something I should tell you first.
He's the Reaper.
I bring ill fortune to all those around me. The Reaper's curse. I could flip this coin 1,000 times and still land on tails. Trying to get through the fort cost the lives of 5 good sailors. If you join up with me, I can't guarantee your safety.
Why would you go out of your way to warn us?
Even demons don't want to meet an unfair death, right? If you still want to come with me, just know the risks.
Works for me. I land on tails, I'll flip it to heads on my own.
Bacana.
Your name?
Velvet. This is number 2.
I'm Rokuro. A pleasure.
I like how we did introduce Rokuro. Eisen.
You've got a plan of
That's not
attack
really a
and
name that I
shit.
trust, not gonna
What's
lie.
it?
To put it bluntly, Vortigern is impregnable. It won't fall to an attack whether by sea or by land.
So, no plan?
Wait, what about both at once?
Exactly. First, we send in the Von Eltia to draw their fleet out of the Narrows. Then we slip inside and open the sea gate ourselves. The Von Eltia will then break away and rush back into the channel. We'll climb aboard and push through.
One slip and we're all as good as dead.
Then don't slip and we're not dead.
Walking with the
Easy
Reaper,
solution.
The plan is already in motion. Let's move. This cave leads to the fortress.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Skywolf. Yeah. Him not wearing glasses helps out a little bit. I am still concerned, but we should be fine.
Looks like you want to die.
This coin is a Fantasia reference. Is Fantasia another Tales of game? Right.
Unarmed? Hardly. These are deadly weapons.
What'll it take to make you go all out?
Oh god. I can see the rivalry already happening. Oh. What do you got, bro? Bracelet that amplifies the mana of the wearer. Pendant rich with memories that cannot be shared. Oh my. A dark past? Your equipment is just better than everyone else's currently. Oh, I thought that said empty head for a second. A title for one who is no mere brawler, but a master of air and distance. I should try these guys out. Try out number 2 as well as Aizen. Optional endgame boss in Zesteria? You say that despite Aizen being a good boy, he decided simp? With the figure of his sister instead? By the figure of his sister instead. Sister? The memory locket. It's all coming together. Alright. So I think to swap to characters is just LB and then D-pad. We'll try that out next time we do a battle. Rokuru and Aizen are Zoro and Sanji? You know, I can already see it. Yeah, that's right. I mean, one of them uses a blade. The other throws hands. But, I'm assuming he's not that hopeless with women, yeah? Okay, what do you have, bro? Verdict. A snapping chop that creates a shockwave. Punching uses using the whole body, sending out a wave of compressed air. Hops back a step, unleashes a hook. Rips through the air. It also absorbs HP. Performs a sudden chop that draws in enemies. Okay. What can I mix in here? Quickness. Restores a small amount of HP to one ally. Removes the slow effect, temporarily increases movement speed. You can heal? Several of the games have crossover dungeons that end post-game. Gotcha. Aizen also shows up in Tales of Arise due to dimensional fuckery? What is going on in that game? Okay, these are Malik art, so it'll take some casting time. A spear of wind straight ahead that pierces through enemies. I kind of want to try that out. So let's try to not stray too far from the set path here. Just a little bit. Into this. Oh, instantly move to one enemy. Huh. So it's like teleport behind you kind of thing? Nothing personal, kid. Speed buff instead of heal. Ah, okay, makes sense. JP Eisen voice actor is the voice of Doas from Tales of Fantasia. I'm assuming by that you're referring to the Reaper face, because I wouldn't know what you're referring to otherwise. Tales games don't take inspiration from anime, 100%. I see no suggestion of any of that. Oh, God. Okay. This is interesting.
If you want to live, get out of my way.
I guess it's for a scenario where, like, you want to use him as a caster, but, like, after punching your enemies in melee range and then standing there casting an attack, it just doesn't feel that great now, does it? Mana boosted punches, Malik Arts elemental attacks centered on wind and earth. While punches may seem like they would have short reach, Aizen's mana powered fist can cover up to mid-range, and some allow him to rush the enemy. His offensive Malik arts are primarily limited to wind and earth, but he can also learn arts that provide utility, like enabling him to quickly traverse the battlefield. I think the one where he teleports to the enemy is kind of useful though. Let me try it. Well. I should swap to him first. Okay. More of an opener than a finisher. Interesting. Despite the fact that having them as a finisher is better and has a lower cast time, that's not really how you would use it. Okay. So, flash step into punches. Okay, let's try that. There's soul gauge looking. And then we can do the other combos afterwards. Ow. Never mind. Oh god. There's so many things happening on screen, I don't know who's attacking what anymore.
Come on, really?
I'll have to test that out a little more. For now, I think I'll stick with Velvet.
I'll end this quickly.
The moves just feel better to use, but that's probably also because I'm just used to it.
Sorry to cut you down.
Sorcerer. Amber Pendant. Only for Aizen? You should probably master out your memory locket first, though. Imagine him joining the party. Yeah, take that off. It's useless. Capability versus dragons. 20% experience from defeating dragons if we enhance it. What happened to your sister? Or whatever is that memory locket contains. What is this?
Look at all these vines. They're too tangled to cut through.
I'm carrying some flint. Just burn through it.
Do you really think this is a good place for us to start a fire?
Normally, no. But we're also demons in Malakim. Get what I'm saying?
We don't really have the luxury.
We're not exactly normal ourselves.
Burning! You can use kindling to burn vines and other obstructions and open a way forward. You can also burn vines on rocks to examine them. Burn vines on rocks to examine them. Is there gonna be like something inside the rocks? They're covered by vines? Kindling. So we have to find kindling first? Brings bad luck to everyone around him. In conclusion, don't be around the people you care for. Fair enough. So I guess he doesn't care about any of the pirates? Damn. What a heartless bastard. That also means that he doesn't care about us? Again, why would he? We just met. Amber paper. Paper sheets that have amber ground into their fibers to improve mana flow. Oh, it's for, number 2. Where would this be? It's just paper. Decrease stats too. Yeah, no. Not yet. Cares about them? They just know the risk. Same as you with him explaining his curse up front. It is kind of insane though. Where like, he can flip a coin 1,000 times and it always lands on tails. That's statistically impossible. It truly is a curse. You know what, Aeonix? I'm not gonna even try. The way that I read those names is not read them at all. Okay. There seems to be 2 different ways to go. Huh. Magic doesn't care about stats. Oh, okay, I see. Then again, I don't feel like I'd have a lot of fun playing as a magic caster. Considering how nimble Velvet is. Like, this is just more my style. No, you don't. Forget about it.
Don't get overconfident.
Right, let's chill for a second. Oh, thank you.
Victory is ours.
Favorite characters to use are Aizen and Velvet for that very reason. Strong and yet nimble. Yeah, I have to try out more of Aizen. I'm just not used to him yet. Might like grind a little bit off stream. Just to get a feel for his combat. Okay, we had to fight through some mobs to get to this way. Where does this lead? Into more passageways. Where does the other path lead? Did the enemies respawn? No, doesn't look like it. Does this also lead to more pathways? No, it seems to lead to a dead end. Can't do anything about this now. Okay, gotcha. Oh, nice. Thank you. There's a shop at the end of this? Nani? Code Vein is 85% off on Steam. Probably a good time after the announcement for Code Vein 2. Should try Berseria one of these days? I don't know. I've never played the game, so I don't know if I could recommend it, but from what we played of Berseria here, it's pretty awesome. Assuming the other games have their own like unique combat system, it'll be cool to explore. That being said, I don't know if I'm gonna cover any of the other Berseria games. It seems like a lot of time. Actually, unfortunately, we don't have a lot of. Thanks for the help.
I'll cut down anyone in my way!
Alright. Keep not starting Code Vein, currently on my Steam Deck. From the little bit of Code Vein that I did play, it was kind of fun, I guess. I suppose it really depends on if you're into Souls-like, or if you're into a specific kind of Souls-like. Like, I don't know if Code Vein is a great example of a Souls-like, but I mean, you never know. You just gotta give it a try, I suppose.
Come on, really?
Because I know plenty of people who enjoy Souls games that did enjoy Code Vein, but I also know even more people who did not for several different reasons. Oh, you're not a fan of Souls-like? Ah, well. At least give it a try, I guess? Kind of hard to recommend, though, if you're not really into it, or like you know for a fact that you're not into those kind of games. Berseria and Zesteria. Very different combat from the older games in the series. Are the older games like standard JRPG turn-based stuff?
The kid's awfully quiet. You think maybe there's something wrong with him?
Number 2's always that way.
Stop that. Calling him by a number is cruel.
Well, he doesn't have a name.
Mean?
Well, son number 6, technically.
Yeah.
Same thing then.
Not even remotely.
No, not that scorpion.
You alright, kid?
Why didn't you say something? If Eisen hadn't noticed in time, you'd be dead.
You stopped yourself from even saying anything.
You ordered me to keep my mouth shut.
Oh.
That's not what I meant. Why? Why would you do that?
He takes things quite literally, Velvet.
Take it easy, Velvet.
You have to be very clear and precise.
Let me guess, kid. You were bound by an exorcist? I thought as much. The boy's will has been sealed away. Malakim have individual personalities, just like humans. But exorcists have developed methods to seal those personalities away, so they can use Malakim as uncomplaining tools.
Will he always be like this?
Can't say. I've never seen one escape the exorcist before.
So they basically just got brainwashed into being mindless tools? What the heck, man? And people think these guys are heroes? But maybe it's the argument of like doing the wrong thing for the right reasons, which it still means that you're doing the wrong thing.
Unarmed? Hardly. These are deadly weapons. Listen, kid. If you're ever in trouble, speak up, okay?
If I'm in trouble?
Skit time.
You said exorcists bind Malakim's free will.
Yeah. We've lived in this land a long time, and we're our own folk, just like humans. Only a small portion of humans, those with strong resonance, like the exorcists, were able to perceive our existence.
But the Advent changed that.
Now Malakim can be seen by ordinary people. We're being robbed of our free will and made into obedient tools. Humans praise Artorias for providing a miraculous new weapon against demons, but Malakim aren't mere objects.
Malakim aren't things?
They are.
Damn.
As far as Artorias is concerned, Malakim, demons, and humans are all nothing more than tools. Everything in service to his utopia of reason.
Fair.
That's all anyone is to him. Even my brother.
That's a good point too. Like, bring out that the demons are technically also a tool for Artorias. Because of their existence, like, it somewhat justifies his actions here, despite it not being right in the first place. Logic and reason, Zero. Who cares about the feelings or desires of these slaves? There were a lot of people who thought like that back in the day. There's a reason why it's not a popular train of thought nowadays. Because we realized that we could be better. Imagine that. On the plus side, if you play on Steam Deck, you can use certain functions to make games easier. Oh, I didn't know that. Prefer to avoid that unless I'm switching over to a game from a previous console playthrough. Well, I don't know how I feel about Souls-like games either. Like, I enjoy learning about the lore behind them. They have some really cool stuff. But I have yet to even play one myself. That being said, I can see myself enjoying the challenge, but for something like Code Vein, I honestly just play for the art style. What's going on with these guys? They don't even have a soul gauge on top of them anymore. Okay, well that one I see. I guess they just wasn't locked onto him.
Sorry to cut you down.
But my logic and cold, unfeeling reason. I feel as if we exist every single day in order to better ourselves. And by cutting that side of ourselves off, we probably aren't doing that. I feel more like we're just ignoring it. But, you know, it depends on the person. Played Covain, didn't hate it, but I got distracted by other stuff. I'm sure plenty of people got distracted by the character creator. That and, like, just how some of the other characters look. I mean, despite never having played a Souls game, I even bought it on sale, too. I don't know if it was on 85% like it was, like it is today. But I mean, it looked cool. Always a tad bit too late. My reaction time is not great.
If you want to live, get out of my way.
Okay. The efficiency. Not everything has to be completely efficient. Imagine, like, min-maxing your life all the time. I know some people live like that, but come on. You gotta relax and enjoy the flowers sometimes, you know? Or else, by the time you're done min-maxing, you'll realize your entire life passed you by and you didn't really enjoy a single part of it. It's like those,
pity or compassion from me.
productivity YouTubers that, like, watch anime at 4 times speed while doing work in order to keep up with the times. But, like, how can you enjoy the anime like that? I guess you can maybe know what's happening to at least hold a conversation with somebody. But you're just kind of like fast-forwarding through art. You're not truly experiencing it in the way that it was intended to be experienced. That'd be the same thing as, like, me using a console command or something to get to the end game so that I can know how this game ends. Like, I don't think it would hit the same way. What if I min-max enjoy the flowers? They're right there in the schedule. Min-maxing enjoying flowers. Imagine that. I can watch shows at 2.5 speed and still follow easily, but I have some very strong ADHD, so it's not for everyone. I mean, you know, that's fair enough. As long as you're actually watching it and you're enjoying it. As apart from, like, doing it for the sake of doing it so that you can min-max your life. You know, go for it. Enjoy it the way that you want to. But I just don't see the point in, like, doing it for the sake of having the knowledge of having watched it, you know? doing it on the side so that you can continue your productivity. Okay, I think that's that might be where we need to go. It's unfortunate. Maybe I should double back so I can check the other path too. The Expanse. I've never actually heard of that one. I might recognize the visuals if I saw it, but... Okay. Yeah, that's definitely where we need to go. Let's go back. I just eat anything I see and enjoy the flavors and toxins that it may have. That is the mindset of everybody when we were babies. Did you guys, as a baby, ever like just put weird random things in your mouth? I'm sure plenty of us have heard horror stories from our parents about us doing things like that. And if you guys didn't, then I definitely did. Maybe that's a reason why I can't eat spicy anymore. Because I ate like a ton of peppers off of a little bush. And it was not great. Certainly not a great experience. I don't remember the experience, but from what my mom says. Yeah, it kinda sucked. A West live action show. This technique doesn't only work on anime after all. Yeah, true, fair enough.
I'll end this quickly.
Let's go!
Macross and Magic Knight Ray Earth. That one I think I've heard of, but I've never seen before. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Hey Onyx, can we not? Come on, man. I'm trying to save you from YouTube. And you just try to speedrun the destruction.
If you want to live, get out of my way.
Sure, man.
Move it or die.
Ooh. Get old. Now we only have 2 soul gauge. Oh, soul gauge over there, but I don't think I'm gonna need it.
Another victory.
Level up. Alright, you have mastered your... We've also mastered the fire ring. Void ring, resistance ring. We need to master an earth ring, but we don't have a spare one currently. So I'll keep you on this one for now. That's fine. Mastered that. We need to give you a regular waistcoat, but not one available right now. Alright. And you're doing okay. What Susan doesn't know can't hurt you, but she's no longer in charge and I can't remember the new guy's name. Honestly, same. Kind of concerned about how things are being run, but so far things haven't broken down, so at least there's that. I think, well, the one thing that I always wanted from YouTube was like new features for live streaming, because live streaming really is not something that they concern themselves about or really care about. But we did get one thing, which was the like chat EXP thing, which I'll be honest, I'm not really into. Like it kind of just promotes people spamming in chat.
Victory is ours.
It's certainly an idea. And I get the basis behind the idea, but I don't think it works in practice.
Move it or die.
Get off the kid. Let him cast his arts in peace. Alright.
I wish I had power like that.
No, you don't. Watering and then tasting the wet leaves of new plants I encountered? Oh, God. That sounds really dangerous. For some reason I also got sick a lot. Probably not related. True. Agreed.
Come on, really?
Things haven't broken down any faster than they were before. Every update since 2012 has just made the site worse. You know, I can't disagree with that. Things have not been growing well, but at least they still work. Okay. Mercury Satchel. We don't have anything else for you, so hold on to that satchel. My youngest cousin once bit into an apple and has tooth shatter. Ooh, yikes. You know, I don't bite from apples for that exact reason. Well, not because I specifically think about my tooth shattering. But like, biting into apples just ain't good for your dental health. It's not worth it, man. Just use a knife to cut it. Alright. Seems to be it for this section. At least until we can discover how to fly across ledges or gaps. Whenever Magilo joins us, maybe? That's what I would assume. Pears greater than apples? Depends on the person. I can somewhat understand that. Personally, I would say my favorite fruit has to be... No, I do know what it's called in English. I believe it's called grapefruit. It's super good over here. Riding Magalo is the only way. This is all the only thing we can do. You must accept your fate as a pack mule.
On to battle.
Right. Bring on! Alright. Oh, more enemies appeared. Bro, why does this targeting system do this to me? I don't want to target on the enemy on the opposite side of the road.
Victory is ours.
Honestly, Skywolf, I don't know a lot of people who would turn down that particular offer or idea. I would love to know more about her though. So far she just seems like the funny comedy character, but I'm sure that there's much more to her character. Although, I guess to be honest with you, I'm kind of okay with characters not having like a super sad backstory. Not every character has to have that.
Get out of my way.
They can just be people. I think the best example of that is like ZZZ, Zenless Zone Zero, where everybody, literally everybody, has like the most tragic backstory ever and PTSD and is suffering from something or another. And then you have somebody like Bernice, who's just a goblin. Always has been.
Titles! Titles!
Okay, we ran into a crazy person.
Turtle demon or something?
No, you got it all wrong. I'm the White Turtles. Sorry about spooking you, Zol.
If you're not a demon, then perhaps you're a Moloch.
Nope, I'm just a plain old Turtles. Nothing more and nothing less.
This is an interesting
you guys have
voice.
Lots of questions about me, but for now, I'd appreciate it.
I feel like
if you
I've
could
heard
hold
this
off
before,
on 'em.
this voice.
Right. Sure, if you insist.
Much obliged.
The Turtles are traveling merchants of considerable savvy. Their services could be quite useful for members of the underworld like us.
You don't say.
Traveling
handy.
merchants.
You betcha. And at old White Turtle shop, we believe the customer's smile is what matters most. That being said, this being where it is, my prices unfortunately might be a little on the high.
Oh no, you're going to give us a bargain.
I'd love to do that, C's. But when you do's business out in remote areas like this, the costs add up and, well...
You're just taking advantage of the situation.
I can't entirely deny that, but...
Then that settles it. You'll do business with us at market prices, and that's final.
We should seal the deal with a smile, too, since it matters so much to him. Like this.
Much obliged.
That was a great smile. I don't know what he's scared for. At these prices, I'm gonna go in the reds. Well, too bad. Oh. Yeah. Let's grab one of these. Sure, I'll grab one of these. We already have an amber pendant. What do I not have? I'm pretty sure we have plenty of amber garments. It says we only have one. Is that true? Am I being bamboozled? I got 9 of these resistance rings. Although, I suppose the amber garments are for girls only, so like, being the only girl in the group, yeah, that's more than enough. Okay, we have 4 amber boots. Plenty for everyone. Fire ring, 3 of them. We can just swap whenever we're done. I do recall somebody saying that, like, gold isn't that hard to find, so it's kind of whatever. If you really wanted to just buy everything in the shop and then dismantle it, you probably should. I can dismantle a few of these, actually, so that I can upgrade Rokuro's current weapon. These amber garments seem to have different skills that you haven't mastered yet? Oh. Master skill, maximum HP plus 30. I thought that, all of the equipments would have one specific thing that they would allow you to master. Did I understand this incorrectly? Yeah, it has a master skill maximum HP plus 30, same thing. And this one, the mastery skill is maximum HP plus 30, yeah. It just doesn't show that you already mastered it. Honestly, that would be kind of nice. But I suppose you could just check in your inventory. We don't get the random skill on top of that, I'm pretty sure. It's just attached to the equipment itself. Alright. So if I wanted to enhance your daggers here... okay, I have 5 amber fragments. Enhance! Right. Is this something you're working on? Yes, you are. You'll have it for a little bit. Cool. Now we need 1 more amber fragment and 1 more coarse tempering powder. Which we can get from dismantling the shadow daggers, I guess. Or I could just buy an amber dagger here. And then dismantle that. Dismantle, yes. To obtain the materials to enhance. Never mind. Guess it's only on the shadow daggers. That's fine. I'll take it. Turtle's location of business is honestly a bit stupid. Like, if we didn't come by here, what were they gonna do? How many people come through here? I don't know. Bronze scrap, odorless fluid. 2 more bronze, 1 more odorless. I can get that by dismantling the Amber Blade. And these ones that we're not using. The vines tell none? Honestly, I forgot about the vines. You're right. That must mean that nobody has come through here yet. Okay. Well, I mean... I can upgrade the Amber Bracelet. How long is it gonna take you to master your wristlet? Very soon. Very soon, and then we'll swap to the Amber ones. So let me just buy a few more Amber things. How much money do I have? 7,000? Yeah, we're doing okay. Dismantle all of you. And then we'll enhance this preemptively. Okay. I'll keep it on +2 for now. I don't think it's really gonna matter too much in the long run anyways. We're still quite in the early part of the game. Monies over lives? That's their super attack? That's honestly really funny. What is he doing? Whatever. But you know what, dudes? I think that's where I'm gonna call it for today. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Hope you guys enjoyed your time here and hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. I don't think I'll have time to stream this tomorrow because I'll probably be working on recording and editing some videos. Maybe the day after that? We'll see. But yeah, make sure you got your notifications on, or if you're part of the Discord, then there should be a notification there. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later, dudes.